Hello guitar players, welcome to Lead Guitar Workshop. Today, let's practice. I want to do a new simple thing that I do all the time in my lessons when we actually practice the guitar in our lessons. So today I want to focus on the pentatonic scales, the 5 patterns. I want to do it in E minor / G major, they're the same key. And we're going to perform these in 3 different ways. I want to go pattern 1 through 5 and back to 1 again on the 12th fret. That's ascending. And then I want to descend the same patterns. We're going to do that 3 times over. First time is 8th notes, second time is triplets, third time is 16th notes. When you play pentatonic scales, the patterns only have 12 notes in a given position. So when you double up the highest note, it evenly works out whether it's 8th notes, triplets, and 16th. So it makes it kind of easy to practice. We're going to do this at 60 BPM. We're going to turn the click on in a second. It's essential to play with a click, with a beat, with a pulse, with a rhythm. Music's always in time and therefore should always be treated as such. This is an essential skill that I've had a lot of my students ask, like, what should a good guitar player be able to do? And for me, this is like a starting point, is to be able, in time, go up and down the 5 patterns of a pentatonic scale. And as a guitar player, the E minor, G major key should be our home turf. So this should feel very comfortable for you when you do this. Also, you may want to consider what fingerings you're doing. You'll probably see me even change a little bit depending which way I'm going. As long as the right note happens at the right time, I think you're good to go. Sometimes you may need to reevaluate if you're going to use 1 and 3rd fingers, 1 and pinky sometimes. Sometimes I use a 1 and pinky shape for even the smaller spacings in the scale. All right, let's turn the click on and let's try this out. Here we go. Okay, so we have our click. We're at 60 beats a minute. I'm going to count off. We're going to do 8th notes from pattern 1 all the way up to pattern 1 again. Ready? 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Repeat. We're gonna get ready to switch. Ready? Here we go. Pattern 2. Repeat the high note. Hearing in time, 2 notes per click, right? Here comes pattern 3. Here comes pattern 4. And then pattern 5. Back to pattern 1 again. Back to pattern 5. Pattern 4. Pattern 3. Pattern 2. Back to pattern 1. Good. Now keeping that same quarter note going, we're going to move to triplets. Turn the gear on first. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4. Pattern 2. Pattern 3. Pattern 4. Pattern 5. Pattern 1 again. Back to pattern 5. Feeling those triplets. Pattern 4. Pattern 3. Pattern 2. Back to pattern 1. And the hard thing is playing 3 notes when there's only 2 per string on our instrument. The music world doesn't care about that stuff. You have to play 3 notes in a row, play 3 notes in a row, however they roll across your instrument. That's a tricky one. Now let's get back to 4 notes per beat, that's 16th notes. Again, turn the gear on first. So I'm going to count off. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Pattern 2. 3. 4. 5. Back to pattern 1. 5. Pattern 4. 3. 2. 1. Awesome. Great job. Congratulations. That was an awesome way to spend a few minutes of your time in a very concentrated musical way. There's time. It's always about time. Rhythm will set you free. Not more notes and more chords. It's rhythm. So once you focus on a tempo, focus on 8th notes, triplets, and 16th notes. I call those my gears. You could also do quarter notes if you need to do it at a slower tempo to get the new scale positions. Even when you're learning a new scale, do it as slow quarter notes, 40 beats per minute while you're looking at a diagram. You can almost read something that slowly. That's really the best way to accelerate your growth in a really good way. So congratulations, you get the 5 patterns up and down. All of that was only 5 notes. We know those 5 notes equally work for E minor, pentatonic, as well as for G major. Those are relatives. They have the same notes. I never differentiate that pattern 1 is major or minor or whatever this. Pattern 1 is just a number that references the 5 notes in this position. Pattern 2 references the same 5 notes in this position and our 5 traditional patterns. So as a musician, we really can't get caught up in some of the jargon and lingo of misguidedness sometimes of how these scales and stuff work musically. It's 5 notes, it's E minor and G major, and you play the entire fretboard, and that is awesome. You could also take that whole thing again and go up an octave higher if you want to keep practicing in all the small areas up here where we solo a lot too. All right, thank you so much. Thanks for checking out Lead Guitar Workshop and the first of our Let's Practice series. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like and share button. Check out leadguitarworkshop.com. Thank you so much. Rock on.